Okay, who here hasn't been to space?
Why?
You better not throw up on my ship.
Approaching jump in 3, 2, 1.
And someone he also asked, do you think that they'll bring back Killmonger? That's a good question too. The rumor is, the leak from the plot is that Shuri is going to see Killmonger in the ancestral planes, and that's just something else that just does not make sense to me. There's just a lot, and he's going to be the one that's showing her how to be the Black Panther, that gives her advice on how to be the Black Panther when he was only Black Panther for 5 minutes. And when he was Black Panther for the 5 minutes he was in the film, he was a dictator. That's not something that T'Challa was. T'Challa wasn't a dictator. He was a king. He was a sovereign king. And Killmonger was not that. So the idea that she's learning anything from Killmonger is ridiculous to me. Now, do I want to see Killmonger back? Yes, I would like to see Killmonger back, but I don't want to see him come back in the fucking ancestral planes. I don't want to see him come back out of character. I don't want to see the character just inserted in for the purposes because you want to kill the franchise's main character off, so now we just need to insert Killmonger to make people happy. No, fuck that bullshit. I don't want to see it. Yeah. And so before I stop this part, say this: if you are new here, if you have not heard or signed the petition for Recast T'Challa, please go do so over at change.org. The link is in the bio of any of our recast videos, or you can just go to your browser bar there and type in change.org /Recast T'Challa, and it will pull up the petition there, and it will lay out what this petition stands for. It will tell you that, it's not calling for an immediate recast. It's not saying that this is misogynistic. It's not saying that we don't want to see Shuri as a Black Panther. It's not saying that the mantle can't be passed on. It's simply saying, please, for the love of God, do not kill the franchise's main character. That's all that's saying there. So you can go over there, you can read that, you can sign, you can get your name on there.
So
that you can
please don't kill T'Challa. Well, we should.
You can see so many different things. Yes, hashtag please don't kill T'Challa. So there's a lot of different things that you can go over there and see. Yes, that's very true. You can sign. I've said that. I've said that.
Just the hope over here.
We can talk all day long. Marvel has doubled down on it, and I didn't go into this deeply last week, but the video that we did watch of Nate Moore, what was that in July at the event that he was at, saying that, we're not going to recast T'Challa, this and this and that. But then you rewind to a video of him in 2018 saying that in order for fans to love the Black Panther franchise, they have to first love T'Challa. I've seen a lot of people out there, and I wasn't going to get into this, but I've seen a lot of people out there saying too, we appreciate Nate Moore because he's one of the only black execs over at Marvel, and he was the one that pushed heavily for the Black Panther to even be made. I can appreciate that. I do appreciate that. But the idea that I then have to continue to be like, oh, Nate Moore is this, and respecting Nate Moore. Not all skin folk is kinfolk.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Just because he's black, just because he's in that position, does not mean that he is out for the community like that. Because in my opinion, I don't want to say that I want to sit here and pretend like I know Nate Moore, that I know his intentions, or I know what he wants to do. But if you are for the black community, and you are, if you are skin folk like you say you are, you need to be pushing heavier for T'Challa to be on screen. He said inaccurately. He said, reading the books, it was always about the mantle. No, sir. It was never about a mantle.
I didn't read the books growing up.
That's what I'm saying. Talk about reading the books growing up. What books were you reading? Because they must have been. Because you can go to Walmart, you can see the Fruity Pebbles, right? With the Flintstones on there. And then next to them, you might see the Pebble Stones with like the off-brand Flintstones.
Cocoa Dynabites.
Yeah, Cocoa. So he must have been reading some off-brand Black Panther great value books his mama picked up at somebody's back alley or something. Yeah, Black Jag. Because there's no way that you picked up a Black Panther book and you got that. Oh, this is about a mantle. There are even people that viewed the 2018 film that said to themselves, even the film is about a mantle. No, it's not. Did we see the mantle passed? Yes, the mantle was passed from T'Chaka. We saw it go from T'Chaka to T'Challa to even Killmonger.
It's literally a story about T'Challa's development.
Exactly. In that film, it's about his development. We only see the mantle passed and when we see how it's passed, it's only to see how it affects T'Challa.
That first movie was literally to if he were here to get this second movie, we would know why he's doing everything.
Exactly.
Like why he acts the way he does, why he goes about the business he does the way he does. Everything that was established in that first movie was essentially just us meeting him and us understanding the personality, even in
Infinity.
I was about to say even in Infinity War and Endgame and everything. That's just still learning that. Okay, he's gonna let them come have the battle here and everything. Bring the battle to Wakanda. He's gonna let everyone in Wakanda take part in this battle and everything. Just that's the person he is. He's gonna try and help the Avengers save the world because he knows what's at stake. Like, it's just the type of person he was, and that's what we were learning.
Yeah, I'm gonna quote you from last week's Shades On. In order for people to love the Black Panther, who do they love? T'Challa. When they knew it, they said it. And Double Tar, I just realized you're talking about our good points and arguments here. We have extensive videos breaking down the argument from a logistics standpoint to a film standpoint to our own personal opinions and feelings on the recast T'Challa movement.
Right.
I didn't realize this. Double Tar, who's been heavy in the comments, was our first donator. Also subscribed today.
Oh, well,
so that's what I'm saying. If you want to go back through, I'm not really trying to just promote our own shit to you.
No, but really, and it's not just even promoting our stuff. It's just understanding how important this character is. Because I don't ever want to.
No. I'll speak for the group because I'll just tell y'all, if y'all want to know anything about T'Challa, right there,
that is my favorite.
That is his like I'm sitting here with all this Doctor Strange stuff. Like, if I need to know anything about Black Panther or anything about what he will tell you. Like he's not gonna look anything up and tell you. He's gonna tell you from knowledge, from reading the fucking source. Like, he's not gonna be like, oh, let me look this up. So it's not like he's coming at this like with some twisted opinion. This is just like he knows how important he is to the
It's
big
never
picture.
About me. It's never. Anytime you see one of our recast videos go up, it's never about me. It's never about us. It's not about Planet Fanatics. It's about the importance of the character. It's about what the character means. As I said earlier, representation and inclusion are so important. It's about these little black boys and little black girls, and not just little black boys. I've said this before. Little brown boys, and even the little white, like Chadwick Boseman said himself. We've even got little white Black Panthers out there that want to see the character of T'Challa. It's not about the mantle. I'm saying this so calmly. I don't care. We don't care if you want to put the mantle on anyone else's head. As I mentioned in the movie, we saw the mantle pass through several different hands, but it ultimately comes back to T'Challa because it's T'Challa's story.
That's what's right.
That's what it's about. I mean, so back to Nate Moore saying that it's about a mantle. I don't know what books you picked up. Because I'm not sure what comics you've read. I'm not sure what sources you are going to for the character, because it's never been about that. It's never been about that.
Yeah.
So